so you don't want to get into that.
But we can't
I've never
mention
heard
those
that.
on TV.
Oh, Shane, possible 245.
Wow.
And that's going at a 250 pace.
Wow, somebody can break.
Wow.
Or
The
actually,
high
the high
score.
scorer
Yeah,
for the
For
Raz
the red.
Motorsports.
No, that's right.
Don't want to jingle it.
Oh, pesky 7-pin.
How did that stand?
Pesky 7-pin. Well, the computer guy with 25 years of experience offers in-home no-hassle computer repair and service. Do you have a slow PC or other computer problems? It's no problem for the computer guy. Give Russell Itokazu a call at 783-9276.
Oh, missed the seventh pin.
And Shane's going to finish short this game, but still finishes with a 212. But wow, just pick the wrong guy in this game. Matt is
On
red
fire.
hot.
Even though he's wearing green and black and white.
Possible 276. Well, not now. 10 pin. A special thanks goes out to Art and Signs for doing all of our beautiful sign work. Need signs, banners, or lettering done. Call them at 841-8591. And Matt's going to miss this 10 pin, but he's going to win the game. Winner of the second TV match, Matt Ho, 243 over Shane Gasper, 212. Stay tuned for our semifinal match after these messages. Now for the Strike'em Pro Shop Did You Know question of the week. What is the minimum degree of tilt that a bowling pin needs to fall? And the answers are A, 7.5, B, 6.25, C, 5, or D, 8.5. We'll give you the answer at the conclusion of the match. Okay, welcome back, everyone. We're back here at K-Bay Lanes. Once again, this is the Striking Dynamics Open. Scott Mitamura here with Carolyn and Shirley.
Welcome back to
And Miles Yasuda up. Currently averaging 219 with his lifetime high of 230. He has a lot of 300 games. I think 30 plus.
Wow.
And he has 5 800 series with a high of 845.
Can he share?
He should. Not sure how many times on TV, but he has 3 titles.
Well, nice to see Miles coming out and bowling, one of our talented left-hander players.
And Matt Ho again. Still going.
Still going strong.
like the Energizer Bunny. Going. and
Averaging
going.
228 right now on TV.
Uh-oh.
Goes a little wide on 22, leaves the 2 and the 8. I've just seen him do it a couple of times only. Just kind of come around the shot. Normally Matt's really behind the ball, and it's good projection. Those couple shots got his wrist on the outside of the ball.
Wow, what a pickup.
Nice.
And that was a good shot there. Picked up the sleeper, 2-8. Both players starting out with spares in this semifinal match.
I hope the Strike Fest hasn't slowed down.
Nah.
No, okay.
Well, let's take a look at Miles up on 22 now.
Okay, well, Miles had games of 211, 169, 203 for a 583 series, which he was in the 20th position tied, and so he went to a sudden death roll-off and won that. Then went on to match play to defeat Nicholas Azumi, 233 to 204, and then went to defeat Chad Horiyuchi, 258 to 171, the 1074 series, and averaging 215 today, which put him in second position.
And Miles knocked out the tournament leader, Chad Horiuchi,
Wow.
in the second round.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. And then we also had 3 Azumis make our cut today.
Wow.
Father and son, Glenn and Nicholas, and Uncle Gary. But nobody made the TV show.
Unfortunately.
And Miles, it's a big strike, big double actually. Well, let's see. Let's see how Matt responds. He's, a little bit of pressure put on him early on in the semifinal match.
And he
Okay.
replies to it.
No pressure.
Big double. Answers back.
So they're both still at a tie.
Well, in match play, it's so important to not let your opponent get too far ahead of you. In a single game match, you need to respond. You don't have the luxury of an extra game. Wow.
Still striking.
Wow. I know Matt liked that one. You want to know why? Sure.
Why?
Why?
He got that one left. And it held.
A lot more left than
Yeah.
on lane 22, for sure.
Yeah. And so what that means is he has
There's
hold.
some hold right there in the
Yes.
center.
So he's got a lot of room. And I saw that look on his face, look of confidence.
Whoa, what a strike for Miles.
Wow.
Miles answers with a 3-bagger of his own. Comes in light and tickles that 3-pin forward. Washes that back, I call it.
Tickles it, huh?
Yeah. I wasn't doing much tickling today.
You were doing a lot of head scratching.
A lot of scratching. I won't elaborate any further. Don't say anything, Shirley.
Won't.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
The pin went
spam.
down first before the
7
messenger
pin.
came over.
Yeah, I mean, it 7
So either
was,
way, it
so
would've fell.
scared it fell before the messenger came.
Great ball reaction or
Wow.
pin reaction.
It's another one of those TV shots.
Yeah.
Well, Matt needs to answer. Strike to stay tied.
Oh, no. What a
okay.
break.
Good break.
Break.
Little high leaves the 4-7. It appears that Matt has to kind of attack the lanes a little different here. He has to feed it more right on 22. He doesn't have that hold, that tight line as 21.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But picks up the spare.
He said, there you go. Just for you.
Yeah, I kind of ribbed him. I
On
said
his
that.
spare shooting?
Yeah, he missed a 10-pin.
That's why on the side he kept
He
practicing.
kept practicing the 10-pin.
for his 10th pin.
I said, I'm not going to talk anything nice about you again. Wow.
Nice one.
Back in the pocket on 21. Well, it appears that for the right-handers, they seem to like lane 21 a little bit more than 22. They have a little bit more hold. Miles can step up and take the lead right now. Well, that strike gives up 22 pin lead.
He's the only lefty today on the show.
Oh boy.
Is that an advantage?
Well, I think right at this point in time, it's a good thing for Miles because he can break down the shot the way he wants to. But earlier for Shane and Matt, It was good that Scott was on too because he played it straight up and actually made a bigger wall for
Wow.
them.
Wow is right.
A lot of spam.
Wow.
Six bagger for Miles. Okay, Matt needs to do just one
Yeah.
thing, keep striking.
Oh, what a
Hey,
break.
Nice mix.
Well, it looks like he moved his feet a little left on
yes,
that.
he did.
Try to find the oil line, which he did. Well, keeps it at 22 pins down. This is one of those games where you can't afford to not strike. You need to bring it. Well, gets this one wide. Oh!
Solid.
Solid 10. And triangle changed. Went around the shot a little bit more. Maybe the ball bled off a little bit of energy. Solid 10. He's quickly up. He's going to go to pick up the 10 pin, hopefully.
Hopefully, huh?
He got
Nice
it
and
this
steady.
time.
He gets it.
Nice that he gets
No
you.
problem.
You happy, Scott?
The Oahu Bowling Association, in conjunction with the USBC, provides benefits, resources, and programs that enhance the bowling experience for Oahu bowlers. Being an OBA members allow you to compete in certified events such as leagues, local, state, and national tournaments. For information, call them at 845-4111 or visit their website at www.oahuusbcba.org.
Solid 7 from
Did you feel the eyes at you?
My
He's
concentration
still giving you the eyes
is
to
so
yet.
good. I'm just ignoring him because I have to read.
And that takes all of his concentration.
I just fell off the chair.
Well,
But
Miles.
he better not look at me too much.
Why?
He might miss a spare now. Not Miles, no, Matt.
Miles says a special thanks to his wife Gina, their sons Zachary, Miles, and Bryce. Also to Mom,
Mom's here too.
Leeward Bowl, and Keone and John at Striking Dynamics.
Our sponsors
Yeah.
today.
He is employed at the Pearl Harbor Shipyard.
And he's enjoying a 22-pin lead. Going into the 9th frame.
Kinda high.
Oh, no.
Boy.
4-10 split in the 9th frame. Well, do you need help with your bookkeeping, payroll, or tax preparation? Call Daniel Miyamoto of Dan's Bookkeeping, 456-3770. That's Dan's Bookkeeping, 456-3770.
And this changes.
It sure
the
does.
game.
Yep. Well, coming up next, our championship match, we have Daryl Okamoto. Well, Matt is now up in his 9th frame.
If he goes off the sheet, he closes it out.
You are absolutely right, Shirley.
Well, he needs it here.
Oh,
Didn't get it.
no.
Leaves the 3, 6, and the 10. Needs the spare here. And oh,
Oh, no.
this fails to convert the spare in the 9th frame. Well, if you want to have your bowling equipment drilled by a professional, you need to come by Ampro at 96 1243 Waihona Street in the Pro City Industrial Park. Sanford Akita is the only pro shop owner and operator in Hawaii that's a member of the Professional Bowling Association. So if you want to bowl like a pro, go to a pro at Ampro, 456-7400. Matt's going to finish first in the 10th frame. That 4 pin there, possible 213 213. That is not going to be enough for Matt.
Oh,
Converts a spare.
good showing from Matt today.
Well, for step-by-step memorial estate planning, pre-need arrangements with affordable monthly installments, call Arlen Sampson of Paradise to Peace at 222-0419. For 17 years, Laura's been helping families with their funeral trust plans and cemetery properties. So give her a call, 222-0419. And Matt's going to finish up with a 213 game. And good bowling today by Matt.
First time on TV.
You know,
It's great.
gave it a good run today. Miles is red hot here. Can still finish with a 246 game.
Does that tie the high score for the
Yes, it
exhaust
does.
system?
You ask
Is
me
that
such
like a-
hard questions, Shirley.
It is.
Sorry.
Yes, that is. You have really good memory for
Am I gonna
someone
be three-way?
of your age.
Very young.
It's better than yours.
I didn't even say old. No need to get sensitive. And there's another strike. What are you implying? That I'm implying? It's a double implication?
Anyway,
Is that legal?
everything's
I think
legal.
so. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. It's going to be a good championship. And are you happy,
Very
Shirley?
much.
The strikes continue to flow here.
Yes.
KB
Yes.
Reigns.
Exciting.
TV matches on TV today. Oh.
Okay,
one shot.
Miles finishing up. Winner of our semifinal. Miles Esuda 244 over Matt Ho 213. Stay tuned for our championship match. But first, the answer to the Strike on Pro Shop question of the week. What is the minimum degree of tilt that a bowling pin needs to fall? And if you guessed A, 7.5, you were correct. 7.5 degrees to fall. Well, we'll be right back with our championship after these messages. Our tournament sponsor is Striking Dynamics Pro Shop in Leeward Bowl. And here we are with our championship match. We're over here at KB Lanes. Striking Dynamics Open. Scott Mitamura here with Carolyn Kawano and Shirley Kato.
And Miles Yasuda.
And he's back
Yes.
representing Leeward Bowl and Striking Dynamics Pro Shop.
Coming
And-
off a nice 244 game.
Giving his family stress already. It's hard. You have the break in between, and then you got to get
Back into
whatever momentum you had. You don't have
Yeah,
it coming into the
right.
next match and start all over. And I don't think the viewers realize it's not an easy thing to do.
nice spare.
Miles picks up the spare, which is what he's supposed to do. And now our tournament leader, Daryl Locomoto.
Daryl's currently averaging 216 with a lifetime high of 228. He has 8 300 games, 4 800 series with a high of 815. 67 times on TV
Wow.
and 14 titles. Looking for that 15th title.
title or
Which-
exemption.
Yes, gives him exemption into our Touring Players Championship.
Lifetime exemption. That means as long as he bowls his minimum, what is the minimum?
10.
10 tournaments in a year, he gets to bowl in that tournament.
But he's going to have to win against Miles first.
Well, Daryl's not liking his look on this TV pair. Talked to him while he was warming up, and he's getting the similar read that Scott Shearer was getting.
Darryl had games of 247, 255, 170 for a 672 series. He went on in match play to defeat Mike Assumption 189 to 169, then went on to defeat Glenn Azumi 227 to 215, which put him in the tournament leader as position number 1, 1088 series, and averaging 217 today. Whew.
Well, he did come back with a strike.
Well, it looks like that left lane, the right-handed players seem to like better than the right.
I wonder if it's changing for
Miles
Miles.
light both shots. 3, 4, 5, 9 is his spare conversion here. Not an easy spare conversion. Needs to be concerned about that sleeper 9-pin in the back.
Which is no problem.
No problem for Miles. But still giving stress to his family, I'm sure. I know
think
they want
it's-
strikes.
I think it's harder watching someone bowl than bowling yourself.
That's always the case, yeah. You feel
Mhm.
helpless. It could be worse. Could be like me, feeling hopeless,
Always feeling hopeless? Nah.
useless.
I don't think so.
Care to comment, Shirley?
Only during qualifying.
What a
Oh.
strike.
Trips that 6-8.
Yeah, good shot from Miles. Okay. If I were Darryl,
Better start
this,
now.
this might be his only opening. Oh, ball's looking early.
Oh, but got lucky
Yay.
and
Oh, he
went
got the
over
strike.
and
He
got the
got
strike.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
I know what his practice shots, the ball was going long. What he's done, he's moved left, tried to square it up, and the ball's just hitting the lane and going left.
That's kind of scary. Especially when you're in the championship match.
Yeah. Well, what's happened is that. Oh, ball hooked early again. He leaves a split 4-7-10. What's happened is that the past players, Matt, Shane, the Crankers, played left on the lane, depleted the head oil in the front of the lane, which Darryl's ball is grabbing early, but at the same time, they also carry the oil down to the back end. So if he were to try to open it up, his ball would not finish. If you were to get it past the head pin, it would not come back. So the infamous over-under reaction.
Oh.
So in this situation, Miles has an advantage.
I guess
Yes,
so.
but he needs to get back into that rhythm, gain that momentum he had.
momentum,
Yes.
And I think he probably got it.
Well, when you trip the 610 two in a row, that makes you feel a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and doing it when your opponent is obviously struggling with two splits, that puts him up 30 something pins.
He's changing balls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his reaction is changing. He can afford a little experimentation
Right away.
right now. Yeah. Didn't like that reaction. Leaves a 2-4-7. So right now, both players are seeing a transition. I talked to Matt in his last game, and about the middle of the game, his ball started reacting differently, and you're not as comfortable. Miles gets the spare. So in the meantime, what you need to do until you can find the new angle to the pocket, you need to try, if possible, is convert your spares.
Yeah, stay clean.
That's
Stay
the
clean.
more important.
Yes, yes. And for Darryl, 2 splits already.
Not looking good.
Okay, gets the ball right. Ball does not finish.
Wow.
Fortunately, he's
And-
not having fun.
Well, he had to try to open the lane up. He had to. And I think he knew that if he did, the ball's not going to finish.
Well,
So right now, I believe the shot kind of favors the right-handed player with a lot of hand that can get the ball to corner on the back end, who can use that oil carry down to their advantage.
it's the
I think in
there,
Daryl's case, what he needs to do is maybe go back right and pipe it.
which he can do very well.
Yeah, yeah. You always want to try to stay in your A game or as close to as possible. Try to do what you do best. And he's not out of it yet. Down by what, 19?
Mhm.
Well, Daryl sends his special thanks to wife Rachel. There's a nice strike. Wife Rachel, kids Caitlin, Caleb, and Kaylee, Brandon Oshiro, Aaron Yamamoto, Darren Villegas, Keith Odette, and the Strike'em Pro Shop. He is employed with Honolulu Bulk Vending.
Keep Miles up, 6th frame.
Solid.
Yeah.
Answering it up.
He saws that rack apart, man. Well, maintains his
It's
his-
clean record.
his lead right here, 19-pin lead. Well, Strike'em Pro Shop is located in the Stewart Plaza at 941 Kamehameha Highway, which is right next to Cutter Dodge Pro City. Here you'll find a huge showroom full of all the hottest new bowling merchandise. Call Dan McGlungan Jr. 456-8733 or visit their website at strikeonproshop.com.
Solid.
I think he's found it. He's back in his momentum.
29-pin lead. Extending his lead. Darryl needs to do something. He's got to figure something out on this right lane.
He's got to do it now.
Yeah, he's got to strike out. If he can double here, he can keep himself in the match. This shot, yep, he went right.
He went right. Oh, but too much. Little bit too much.
4, 6, 7. Well, he moved right and piped it down and ball
As
hooked.
like you said.
Oh. Very tricky. Very, very tricky. It's gotta be a terrible feeling to be the tournament leader. You need one match to win and not have a shot on TV. But what happens in a lot of tournaments, and bowlers need to realize that the scoring, it goes in phases. You know, first game is often pretty difficult where the oil is moving around and the shot hasn't settled down. Then the shot starts to open up and the scoring starts to get a little bit better. And a lot of times the straighter players bowl better in the qualifying because they're not affected by the oil movement so much. But then as the later phases of the tournament happen, the track area opens up. Well, the crankers can move in and bank off the dry area that's created. And then the straight players have, unfortunately, a little harder time trying to open up the lane. So that's kind of a brief explanation on how the lane changes.
Thank you, Professor.
Now, did it help me at all?
Apparently
I guess not. Because you're in the penalty
maybe
box again.
I didn't get through the first phase. Actually, I did. I got through qualifying, lost in match play. So first
What a
phase was
turkey.
successful. Second phase, not too good.
What? Well, turkey for Miles.
Well, I got spanked.
Oh, boy.
Jason Moncao did not like me. Shot 250.
During match play.
Yeah. He said, I'm going to teach this boy a lesson. There goes Miles.
Oh, a little bit
wow.
late.
See, he gets it outside of that
Yes.
zone. The ball just goes straight. Leaves a 1-3-6 spare conversion. Well, Waipahu Lawn Equipment and Bowling Supply, your one-stop shop for all your lawn equipment and bowling needs. We are located across the street from City Mill, Waipahu. Call Terrence Shelley or Storm staff member Keith Odette at 677-1071 or visit their website at waipahulawnequipment.com. And what's really keeping Miles in this, he's picking up his difficult spares.
Right.
That's
That's the
four
most-
spare. He picked up 6 or 7 count spares that he has picked up in this game.
Well, that's the key, right?